I'm Maddie, architecture enthusiast and resident builder for Sims VIP. If your first thought when you think of build mode is, all I can build is a box, then this series is for you. So keep watching for tips and tricks on how you can build out of the box. Now that we've tackled shape and proportion, and the outline of our house looks pretty house-like, let's try coloring it. Instead of picking a color that looks pretty and slapping it on our house, let's break it down a bit more and ask ourselves, what type of texture will look good on the exterior of the home? And what colors will accent the home best? And where do we put those colors? In the Wall Patterns section of Build Mode, a good rule of thumb is to limit your pattern choices to the lower half of the categories. For beginners, the solid colors of paint, wallpaper, and tile are best left to the interior, where furniture and wall decorations can bring some detail. But what pattern do we choose? It varies for each house, but here are a few tips when thinking about choosing patterns. Pick a material that looks stackable as the base material. To clarify, horizontal textures look supportive and can be used on large areas in order to ground your surface. For the base color, lean towards something that will stand out against your landscape. If you're surrounded by trees and a green lawn, it's generally not a good idea to pick green as your base color. Same thing with other landscapes. Once you have your base color, it's time to pick your accent colors. First, don't go for another wall pattern yet. Go for the roof and foundation. A lot of people forget that the default roof color and foundation may not be the best for their walls. Keep the tone of your main wall pattern in mind when choosing a roof pattern. If you went for light colored walls, go for a lighter colored roof, like gray. If you choose cool tones like blues and greens, choose a cool toned roof. After choosing the roof color, make the foundation color match the roof. This is an easy way to balance your build vertically. Now, by foundation color, I mean the lower part of the foundation. The rim of the foundation color is going to be changed later, so keep that on the back burner for now. Let's see how our example home looks now. We chose a supportive wall pattern that stands out from the surrounding area, a roof that matches the tone of the walls, and a foundation that goes with the roof. Our house is looking sweet as a cupcake, but we need a little more frosting for it to be finished. For bigger homes, a second wall pattern is a great way of bringing extra amount of detail and color into a wall. You can definitely skip this step if your house is small, because too many textures can overwhelm the overall look of a home. Also, if you pick a main color with mixed textures, like paneling and brick combos, you can either use the full paneling or full brick as an accent color. Otherwise, in order to choose a texture, go with the opposite size and similar color. For cool toned, small main patterns, pick a cool toned, big accent pattern. If you pick big, solid, neutral main colors, consider going small and bright for your accent color. This tug of war between high contrast and texture is balanced by keeping the color scheme the same. Now, where do you put these accent colors? Pick a place which can hide transitions between patterns, like indents and extensions. This looks a bit too jarring, but this doesn't. We could also use columns to hide the transition. Let's add another wall pattern to our home. There! Because we kept in mind the qualities of the main wall pattern, our roof, foundation, and accent colors are all cohesive and balanced. Let's go over what we learned in this episode. 1. Pick a main wall pattern that looks supportive and a color that stands out from the surrounding area. 2. Pick a roof pattern that matches the qualities of your main wall pattern. 3. Pick a foundation pattern that balances out the home vertically by matching the roof. 4. If you'd like to add another accent wall pattern, choose one that goes with the color but goes against the pattern, and put it in places where it's easy to hide the transition. In order to get a hang of picking any type of exterior color and texture, practice on many different types of houses and try to get feedback from others, whether it's by sharing it on the gallery, with your friends, or with me. Until next time, I'm Addie, and I hope you've enjoyed building out of the box with me. See ya! ya!